Welcome back to Open, everyone. Let's take a look at a youth talent contest audition hosted by Mind Builders for their upcoming talent show. Check this out.
Show up and show out as the youth audition for the Mind Builders talent show.
We had some really amazing young people come out. They were singers, we had dancers.
Marilyn's niece, Ara Main, participates in vocal lessons that Mind Builders offers.
She's been singing for so many years. She started on her own, and my sister actually sang when she was her age as well, so I don't know if it's something that you inherit or something genetic.
Seeing audition signs while walking down the street, Varick thought it was a great idea to audition.
I just always sang when I was younger, and so just recently I started singing in front of people.
Mind Builders will hold their next audition Wednesday, August 30th from 3 to 7. They will kick off their open house with their youth talent show September 16th, and you don't want to miss it. For more information, go to mindbuilders.org. For BronxNet, Tatiana Parrish.
Thank you, Tatiana Parrish, for the story. Team DeMarco Fitness and their trainers are committed to helping others achieve their goals through exercise. On Saturday, August 26th, they will be hosting a Fitness Expo, which will provide the community the opportunity to receive free training and fitness information sessions. Joining us now to share more, please welcome the founder and Chief Executive Officer, DeMarco Rivera.
How you doing, sir?
How are you?
Good,
Great to see you.
Good.
I can tell by the working out that things are going well for you.
Better. Every day is better for me.
So, why want to start Team DeMarco Fitness, aside from being in shape yourself, of course?
Well, you know what? Team DeMarco Fitness actually been a movement of mine. Started out training, I want to say about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Been training for over 30 years, so I wasn't new to the sport, but I never trained anyone. Got into the industry. It kind of found me. I wasn't really looking for it. Needed a job at the time. Things wasn't working out what I was doing currently, and I moved forward to fitness. It kind of was a blessing for me, and I just took that blessing and ran with it. Now I'm just running with my talent right now.
You really transformed the lives of thousands of different people. I mean, who were some of the trainers that you work with in accomplishing your goals?
Well, there's a lot of trainers. I'll be here all day, but I want to just kind of give thanks to Adrian, Keena, Nico, Glenn, Anwar, Kojo, Lou, Lydia, Ebony. Then I have another young lady is actually doing a fitness show tomorrow. Julia, she's a first new trainer that's getting ready to come up on board. So I want to give thanks to them. They definitely been really supportive of making this dream work for me and coming together as a team.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Here at BronxNet, we're definitely dedicated to healthy lifestyles. I mean, we promote it so much with our shows and our segments, and obviously having you on too. I mean, why is it so important these days, especially for Bronxites to live a healthier lifestyle?
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of fast food restaurants that's open up in the Bronx. Right now, currently, and I don't want to get this number, but I'm kind of close. We got like maybe 58 McDonald's that's in the Bronx, over 68 Dunkin' Donuts in the Bronx, but we got more fast foods than hospitals, and a lot of our people are going to the hospital from obesity, high blood pressure, and no one is really making a change. And I guess the excitement of open up a new business, these businesses come to our community and make a lot of money, but no one is giving back to health. I never saw Dunkin' Donuts doing a free boot camp. I never saw McDonald's or Burger King out there have their employees of giving something free or giving back. So everything is just a money maker. We want to change the way that we look at that. So I'm into making change. And right now, we hitting the Bronx really hard, born and raised from the Bronx, and we need to make a change. We need to come together, bridge the gap. And the only way we're going to do this is if we actually get the community involved. So I reached out to all my trainers that that own gyms that want to be involved, and we just actually came together and said, hey, you know what, it's not about our brand, it's about, the myth is, how can we live a better life? And that always been something that people just try to figure out day in, but we lost that. Coming up, my grandmother, lived to 80-something years old. Now people are having heart attacks at 40, and the young people are dying more rapidly every single day. And you have to really ask, what is it? I mean, we're supposed to live a better life, right? Things done changed, and is really about the health information and where we getting this health information. I don't know who's doing their job, but it's time for us to do ours. You know?
I'm sure these are things that a lot of people just don't even think about. You know, I know for me, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, I was much heavier. It took me a long time to kind of get back on track, and a lot of it had to do with being dedicated every day in terms of what I was eating and making exercise a regular part of my lifestyle.
You know what? It is a change, right? But the change start with you. And what happens is, what's your future look like? You know, a lot of times people always say, you know, what's the beginning and the end? And, you know, your future start out great, right? We're young, we want to do all these great things. And then when we get older, we get kind of like clustered with all these other things that, you know, we start doing. Life, you know, life in general, but then our surroundings. You know, what's surrounded. You know, I've been around a lot of athletes, so I stayed around them athletes, and today I can say thank you because I didn't know, you know, that was going to be a changing point, you know, in my life right now, reaching, you know, in my 40s. I got grandkids now. You know, when I walk around, people say, hey, you got grandkids. Yeah, but it was because who I was around. So I think we need to pick and choose who we're going to be around, and then we can kind of look at where our future is going to be going moving forward.
What we said, I think the hardest thing is starting. And then, you know, maybe it's tough to stick with it, but at the same time, I think once people get into the habit of working with someone that's going to push them a little bit, but also, again, taking the proper steps with nutrition, they start to see results, they feel better, and they realize that they're achieving their goals, which is just such an amazing thing.
And you're right about that. You know, I have a client who started his own business. His name is Ray Rivera. We should be related. He came to us, Team DeMarco Fitness. He lost 125 pounds, had diabetes, high blood pressure, was spending about $500 a month with his doctors going back and forth. And this young man really came and taught change to me. And one thing he said to me, and I said, hey, Ray, you know what, you want to lose weight, let's get it done. He said, DeMarco, let's try to do this. Let's try to control our weight. And right now he got a nutrient company that's coming out in September. We're going to bridge that. We're going to partner up. He want to give out back. Yeah, he want to give back to the Bronx. And again, when I look at him saying you lost 125 pounds, it kind of like you a new person, right? And now, so now you start thinking different. This guy has no medications. And we see that going around, and even in the young school system, but someone that could come back and say, hey, you know what? I'm 45, I'm in my 40s, and I'm making it again. You know what? The change of what I used to look like, now I'm not no more. How can we save other people? So again, it's really all about just networking and getting the information out.
So more importantly, what can people expect to see at the Fitness Expo?
Well, what we're going to do is we're bringing out all our trainers. We're going to have some music out there. We're going to give away some free, you know, snacks, banana, oranges, apples, some water. We're going to have our trainers doing some workouts out there. We're going to have a lot of literature where you can sign up. You know, we own a gym. But we're going to be giving 2 months free. You know, no questions asked. You're going to come, you're going to work out, we're going to keep your BMI down, we're going to keep your weight for you. We're going to be like your doctor, but this time it's going to be free. There's no copay that you're going to be like, hey, I need to pay this large copay, I need to come back. No, you're going to be able to come there, we're going to just have fun, and we're going to broaden our family into fitness, and I think it's important.
So this healthy lifestyle starts tomorrow.
Start tomorrow.
Plug it again, when and where?
It's at Brady Park from 10 to 5. That's located in the Bronx. If you're not familiar with Brady Park, it's right off of Bronxdale Avenue, right across the street from Staples under the 2 train.
Awesome stuff.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Appreciate you.
Again, be sure to check out their Fitness Expo on Saturday, August the 26th from noon to 4 at Brady's Playground located on 2222 Bronx Park East. And for more information, you can visit TeamDeMarcoFitness.com. Don't go anywhere. This week's Sports Roundup is coming up next.